Providing mothers with guidance and support from pregnancy and even after birth is instrumental in the process of becoming a parent, and doulas are one way to add to that much needed support. I am joined by Dr. Broshears, Renee, and Julie to talk about doulas. So for those who are not familiar, what is a doula?
So a doula is somebody who provides services, typically through the childbearing years, to families.
And what exactly do doulas do, like from the birth to after?
So when you think of a doula, a lot of people typically think of a birth doula, and that's somebody who provides those supports through pregnancy and birth and a little bit postpartum, not a lot. So that can come in the form of like information, education, practical physical support for comfort measures, and then postpartum doulas, which Julie will talk about in a minute, but those are people who come after the baby's born. They do tasks like in the home. They can help with newborn care. They can help with feeding information.
It sounds like there are a lot of benefits to having a doula, and what are some of those?
I mean, there's information for one, knowing that you have options, knowing that you have choices in labor and birth, and even in the postpartum care. There's things you can do differently at home than maybe your pediatrician says, but just we can help provide support and help lower risks of cesarean, lower risks of like needing interventions in the birth.
Speaking of postpartum, a lot of people think you need the care just if you have postpartum depression, but do you need postpartum care even if you're not diagnosed with that?
Yes, absolutely. So when you're in the hospital, everything is taken care of for you. Like you just press a button and everybody comes to your rescue. But when you come home, they basically tell you, here's your baby. You need to learn how to swaddle your baby. Here's a big packet of information. You need to know everything in that. When your milk comes in, you need to be able to pump. This is how you take care of your perineum. Oh, you might need a bottle. You need this. You need all of this.
Oh no, I could not.
And even
we need it.
Even the person who isn't anxious about having a baby or bringing a baby home, this would produce anxiety. So just being able to have someone knowledgeable to step into the house and to take this and say, okay, let's look at what's most important today. Let's look at your care instructions. Have you got this done? Do you need help with this? Do you need fed? Those types of things are what postpartum doulas do.
Being a mother isn't easy, and I'm sure being a doula is not easy as well. And what are some of the things that make being a doula so worthwhile for you?
For me, I've been doing this for 16 years. I think it kind of just becomes a part of who you are. You just want to compassionately serve other people and see them at their best through parenthood. Parenthood is transformative, and so it's something where people just hand off a baby and say, go to it. They don't really have a village to help them. And so being that additional person in their realm to be non-judgmental and caring and compassionate for them, it's a really fun job.
Yeah, it definitely takes a village. Now, if people are interested in getting a doula for the first time or just have more information, what resources, where do they go?
There is a website, dona.org. That would be an excellent place to start. You can find resources regarding doulas in your area. That's one. Or, you can definitely contact one of these ladies in this area.
Well, how do they contact you two?
So I work at Hope's Embrace, and we are a statewide nonprofit. So anywhere in the state of Kentucky, we can probably get you connected with a doula. Easiest way is just to go to the website, www.hopesembraceky.org.
And you too as well?
And for me, we are more local, so it's just Lexington and surrounding counties is where we're kind of based out of, and it's KentuckyDoulas.com.
All right. Well, thank you so much, ladies. I'm sure we can't do it alone. So if you're in need of a village, just go to the corresponding sites that all these three ladies said for us. This has been Martina with Everyday Kentucky. Stick with us. We'll be back with more right after this.